Goldfish. Holy funk. I think this might be it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. Don't you dare try and escape. I'm gonna somehow reel you in. I have no idea how, but I'm not giving up. Man, the controls on this are horrible. Seriously, this is the worst ripoff of Stardew Valley fishing ever. Don't you dare freaking escape. Don't you dare freaking escape. You're getting tired. You're getting tired. You want to be captured. You do want to be captured. Yeah! And that's how I do it.
Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel presents.
Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Graveyard Keeper here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Well, as you see, we were successful in Merchant's business, and therefore he needs to somehow make sure everyone will respect his new position. Now the question is, what is this big new ceremony that we might need to help him in order to promote his current position? Well, I honestly don't know. Maybe it can be a witch burning ceremony, maybe it can be something happening at the church, who knows? But maybe we will be able to figure that out. Now in today's episode it's gonna be a bit choppy, and I'm gonna have to skip a ton of stuff just because there is just so much work to be done, and I'm still not sure how to progress further with some of the NPCs in here. Because like seriously, I don't know how to get further along in Snake's storyline, because in order for me to ask him to steal the amulet from the lighthouse keeper, we need 90 reputation points, and in order for us to proceed further with Snake, I need to get deeper in the dungeons, for which I will need to also increase my reputation with the astrologer. So overall, I'm stuck in this godforsaken loop where I just cannot be able to move forward. So this will be kind of interesting to see how this turns out. Anyhow, I was able to actually achieve the fun thing, and that is to capture the stupid goldfish. So technically what I can do is go study the damn thing, since it gave me so much freaking trouble. And yes, for capturing the goldfish you actually receive a achievement. Well, at least you do if you play this on Steam. If you play this on any of the other platforms, I have no idea what you achieve. But it's one hell of an achievement, so if you manage to pull it off, congrats. Because this fish is one hell of an annoying thing to pull off. Anyhow, in order for me to make more speed potions, I'm gonna require some blood and some acceleration powder. Now the powder is not an issue. The issue is the blood, which means that I will most likely need to let Donkey bring in more corpses. But before I do that, I will need to definitely clear out more of the graveyard. H2O. Okay, now I have glanced over the list of the NPCs, and I can tell you right now, guys, that I have no idea where to go more. Now, I was able to dig up the ancient shackles, okay? So maybe if I were to speak to Gary, he would be able to tell me something more interesting. What's our current stock of zombie juice? Okay, we have only one, but we have a ton of the golden injections, which is great on one hand, but on the other one, if I don't get any more bodies here, it's kind of pointless. So what do we need in order to create a freaking zombie juice? Is that a 2-part ingredient? Yeah, okay, so once again we require blood. That's gonna be just awesome. So definitely I'm gonna have to get my hands on more bodies here. Now the issue which I'm currently running into as I'm thinking about what in the world to do here is, well, sure, I'm gonna have to fix my tools in order to clear this whole damn thing out, but here's the kicker. You're gonna get a ton of wood from this, okay? And, well, I already kind of have a massive reserve of wood prepared over here, so I'm not really sure what to use it for, and that is kind of complicating things for me, because I just used up, what, 12 flitch from 61 which I had here, so that's not that many stomps which I would basically burn through. So I'm really trying to figure out what would be a quite decent idea on what to use the wood for. You see, since I'm not burning the bodies that much right now because I have access to the gold injection, I kind of am not forced to basically keep turning the wood into billets and keep it at the crematorium. So yeah, like I can potentially like make a ton of firewood here or something, but even that's idiotic because, well, I kind of don't have that many things that I would be able to create. I mean, I have 6,400 fuel in this furnace, 8,130, and I have more coal coming in whenever the zombies stop by. So like the only option which I see is to break apart a ton of these logs into like billets and then turn it into firewood, which just takes a ton of time, and then smelt this iron into more iron ingots and then potentially like sell the freaking iron ingots to the blacksmith in the town. But anyhow, what I want to do more than that is actually go sleep so that I can save up my progress. Once I do that, I will be able to go and talk to Snake. Potentially, I should be able to try and pull off something else. Heck, maybe I will definitely need to go once again into the dungeon to see if I can force the damn idiot to let me do some additional quest or something, for the love of God, to move forward with the story, because I am running into one serious issue. For example, with Merchant, I'm able to progress far really easily, but with other NPCs in the game, it's moving at plate tectonics pace, and it's really annoying. So I definitely need to figure out some sort of plan on what in the world to do here. Okay, I should be able to make some booze. I'm gonna definitely need to bring in more water, and definitely gonna have to go drop off the grape seeds I purchased from the merchant. So how about we come over here and take a look at what's the current production of our booze. Okay, so we have a ton of gold star grape seeds, which is awesome. These guys are being obviously busy. Like I said, I'm not against you utilizing the zombies to craft the wine for you. Because obviously once you get like zombies that are growing grapes, that are carrying the grapes, that are fermenting the grapes, and that are actually just bringing over and over the wine bottles to your inn, your reputation points are going through the damn roof, and you kind of have a steady supply of endless money. The thing is, however, that you are losing the quality control and the control over what ingredients are being sold. So let's say that only gold star grapes are being sold. Well, then why in the world do you have just bag full of gold star and silver star hops? Yeah, about the necklace, nothing. The Necronomicon, I cannot proceed further, because in order for me to somehow get further with the Necronomicon, I do believe the astrologer actually wants me to do something. So I have no freaking idea on how to proceed further here, and that's an issue. Now, if I were to go once again into the dungeons, if they are cleared out once already before, I'm not sure if this will change and it will spawn more enemies. So it might not be like the endless supply of bat wings you are looking for. And I need the key still to get to the deeper levels. And it's actually really awesome when you are able to get further with Snake, because he tasks you with even more difficult tasks, and some of the missions which you have to do with him, yes, actually with him, are super funny and are paying homage to other titles in the genre of the RPGs. So yeah, it's maybe a bit of a spoiler that I just dropped over here, but I mean, honestly, when I first played through that thing before the Stranger Sins came out, heck, even before the freaking zombies came out, I was laughing so hard when I found out what we had to do together with Snake in order to actually get deeper in the mines. So it's definitely, well, mines in the dungeons, so it's definitely worth your time to proceed further. But once again, Snake has left the building, and I'm stuck here sucking on my thumb, so I kind of don't know how in the world to proceed further right now with that. So most likely what I will do right now is potentially this. I might do the grinding which I talked about, because I have been just burning through like a huge amount of fuel down in the basement, which means that I was able to make a ton of beer and meat, which was sold at the inn. Now this is good, but on the other hand, the issue which I'm running into is that I might have spent too much fuel down there, and like I said, I require billets in order to make firewood, and god damn it, I have like so many of them here. So yeah, I'm gonna chop down all of this, and I'm gonna talk to you after that, and I'm gonna see where we go from then on out. Okay, now I was able to do a bunch of stuff. That is cool, but today is the day when the Inquisitor is on top of the mountain, so let's go talk to him. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm the right person to talk to, because I have a bunch of undead working on my vineyards. No. I could bring you a talking skull. His name is Gary. No. There's a dark cult shrine in the cellar under the regular one. Okay, I wouldn't know anything about that sort of stuff. Honestly, I'm not sure what would happen if I choose any of these options. And our reputation with the Inquisitor is at 80 points. If I tell him about Gary, Gary might then be complaining in the cellar of the inn that why in the world did he, or did the gravekeeper tell the Inquisitor about him. Then there's the situation about the shrine in the cellar under the regular church. What if he would to close the damn place? Seriously. And now I don't even have the options to return back to the topic, so I'm not sure if I would have to like come back another week in order to address the damn questions he had, or to be able to provide him with any information about any dark rituals or whatnot. So that's gonna be interesting. And still, I don't have anything that would persuade this guy to let his daughter accompany Miss Charm to the damn shindig in the town. So this is gonna be also annoying as heck. I'm gonna probably have to actually sell some of the booze to the innkeeper. Yeah, I'm gonna sell some booze to the competition if it's gonna be even possible to free up the space in my backpack, because this is kind of driving me crazy. My god, compared to when we started this game, I kept coming here like constantly. Now I just don't show up at all. I feel kind of weird just selling him a bunch of stuff right now. Because, I mean, it's 11 silver, 88 coppers. Before, I would go totally crazy for this, but now, I mean, the inn is just raking in so much cash. What can I do in order to make this girl accompany Miss Charm? Convince farmer to let his daughter go to the concert. Oh yeah, there was something with the son of the freaking farmer, right? Not sure if I can manage to reach him before nightfall. But I do think he said something. Yeah! God damn it, he wants the freaking mill to be repaired. Okay, so, of course, the mill needs to be repaired in order for us to persuade the farmer to let his daughter accompany Miss Charm. In order for us to actually get the geometry papers for the repairs of the damn thing, we need to work with the astrologer. But we are so back on the entire story with him, I'm just not sure it's gonna even happen at this point. The cool thing is that this place keeps making more and more money. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Red wine, 79 units, okay? A mug of mead, a mug of beer. And this is just since I restocked the shelves downstairs. I mean, this was almost entirely full when I was here last time, and why in the world am I carrying over the damn goldfish? Well, technically what you can do, and what is actually even recommended for any players, is that due to the rarity of the fish, it's actually better for you to sell it to the lighthouse keeper compared to actually you cooking it up for food. So if I were to go here, you see I'm able to actually sell this damn thing for 37 silver, 50 coppers. But I'm not gonna do that because I have 50 gold. What I can actually do is purchase some of these fillets, and that should allow me to make some of this more delicious dinner. Because my god, this dish which I'm carrying over, the royal fish, that is so ridiculously good. It's crazy, and all you need is a blue fillet and a freaking honey. That's it. That's the entire recipe. It's basically just glazed fish. It's like if you eat sushi, but instead of soy sauce, you use freaking honey. It sounds weird, but actually some of the marinades for salmon, I think, do recall for the use of honey. So, but there are some other ingredients, of course, mixed in. Okay, anyhow, tomorrow is the day with the astrologer, and I definitely want to go talk to him. What I also need to kind of do is to restock the cellar with more wheat, because apparently, well, I have kind of used all of it in the process of creating more beer and meat itself. Okay, you know what? Oh crap! I don't have enough for cabbage. Damn it. Okay, well, that's annoying. And grow me some lentils, and grow me some more lentils. Gonna go drop off the seeds. And I kind of feel like I'm gonna definitely have to get another chest here or something. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do a bunch of prep work. It's just really hard to put it together due to the fact that I'm really trying to show you some of the more fun stuff, and trying to clear out the graveyard of all the bushes is not as fun as it seems. And if any of you ever worked on any garden whatsoever, I can tell you right now, I still don't understand how I hated that work in real life, but here in the game, I actually don't mind it at all. It's so freaking weird. I don't know if it's the graphics or the music accompanying the work, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure most of you would have the same issue as I'm having here. Okay, let's take a look at what we have over here. So we have fat, we have meat, we have some dark organs, some regular organs, and ton of wooden billets. Okay, so the tools have been fixed, which should mean that I should be able to clear out this entire section. It'd be actually funny if the construction would allow you to like demolish larger areas here in the graveyard from these bushes and whatnot, but unfortunately it just won't work that way. So you have to manually do this entire part, and now look at all this wood which is here. This is just freaking ridiculous. I'm gonna have to somehow utilize this and push it out of here. So this is why I don't want to show this entire process, because this is just gonna be a freaking nightmare, and I'm gonna have to find out a certain way to use the wood for something, anything. Maybe even like, I don't know, what if I would just bring it over to the carpenter brother and sell him a bunch of stuff. I mean, at least when I do that, I can get my hands... Oh yeah! I can get my hands on the gold sword chisel. And if I do that, then I can finish off the quest for the bishop, and therefore we should be able to upgrade the church to the better quality. Now let's see. Is there anything which I would want from all of this? The only thing which comes to my mind are actually 3 berry bushes. Just so that I have the ability to produce both the actual apple juice and the berry juice. Gold apple costs 10 gold. Oh, what the heck. I have the money for it. So, I'm gonna try to do that, therefore. I'm gonna go and talk to the astrologer, potentially, if I manage to get there by the end of today, because the daylight is burning and I don't have the access to the speed potion, which sucks, man. I mean, with the speed potion, I would be there in a jiffy, but this is just really freaking annoying. I would really love to upgrade the church more, because when I am able to do that, I will go for the upgrade for the more candelabras or whatever else I can get my hands on when it comes to the overall tech. The zombie is busy carrying over all the goodies, which is great. Please stay there. Also, the fun thing is that now, since I have like 40 gold, I don't even have to bother with that much research for blue points, because I can just approach the damn astrologer and just like purchase the books which he has in his inventory, which also allow you to get your hands on some blue points. Now, at the start of the game, this is not recommended, obviously, for anyone, just due to the fact that if you do this, you are burning through your money reserve, and you saw how little money I got when I sold all those dishes to the innkeeper. Okay, so yeah, you see, I have 10 reputation with the astrologer. If I want to do the calculations, I need 60 reputation. So unless I get to 60 points with the astrologer, Miss Charm will not progress further, because I will be not able to convince the farmer to let his daughter accompany him. The Necronomicon, that is 40 points, which is something that I require for the snake. So this is just kind of dead end for me right now. And I have all the tiers unlocked with the astrologer, so seriously, how in the world am I supposed to progress further here? I cannot just come over and like swing my sword at this dude and just steal his freaking thing, and I really don't know what to do here. Okay, screw it. Let's go talk to Tress. I'm gonna probably have to like freaking Google the heck out of this in order to figure out what in the world to do with this. And I'm gonna get my hands on the gold star chisel. If I manage to pull off the gold star chisel, that will be awesome, because then I can do the 3 gold star marble statues for Bishop, and once I do that, then basically I can progress further in the story somehow, I hope. Because I think actually what needs to be done is that the merchant should be allowed to... God damn it, why am I not able to purchase this? Come on, man! Do I need to increase the trade between us even more? So in case you don't know what that means, it can mean few things. I can be reselling this stuff over and over, which basically raises the reputation between me and Tress, but it does not guarantee that you will be actually able to get your hands on this damn stuff. But it says steel chisel not complete. Crafted at carpenter's workbench level 2. Okay, I'm gonna leave you and I'm gonna go check out my carpenter bench. But if I will not be able to create the damn gold star chisel, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna kick you in the ass. And your brothers will not be able to save you. Because there will be a massive gravestone poking out of your behind. Okay, this is full, which might explain why the zombie keeps walking back and forward. Really hope I can make the damn chisel. Please tell me I can make gold star chisel now. Son of a biscuit. I am speechless at this point. Wait, in order for me to make the gold one, I need a freaking lens. Okay, how in the world do I make the freaking lens? Why do I not have any fate points in here? I thought I had a bunch of them stored up there on the surface. Probably I have used most of them for crafting of the gravestones and stuff. Okay, then let's do this. Let's take like, I don't know, 20. That should suffice for a short amount of time. And also, I should be able to drop off the goldfish so that I'm not carrying it all over the damn place. And I should be able to plant the 3 seed or the 3 bushes of berries. Should also help somehow, I hope. Okay, so drop off the gold star quality goldfish. Come down here, plant the 3 bushes, for which I actually even need peat and wooden sticks. How fun is that? So I'm gonna drop you off for now here. Now, since I however have the fate points, I should be able to craft the lens. And since I have the lens, I should be able to craft the stupid gold star quality chisel. Fingers crossed. Okay, now we have the gold star quality chisel. So if I drop it off in here, along with a bunch of other stuff, I'm really hoping for some sort of miracle here by being able to turn marble into those marble statues. And if I'm gonna find out that I don't have a single piece of marble here, I'm gonna go freaking berserk. A polished brick of marble. Are you trying to tell me I don't have a single... Damn. Oh, come on. That's not even funny. Okay, we have finally reached the first gold star quality one, but for some dumbass reason, I am all out of marble. And I have no freaking idea why. Let's take like 40 of these, because you need the wooden wedges in order to actually chip off the marble. I'm gonna have to take a look at what's happening at the mines. Probably what might have happened is that stone has been stockpiled and no marble has been collected, or I don't know. The problem which I'm actually running into is that today I want to definitely drop off the damn marble statues, and this is kind of running into a total cluster F of a situation due to all these complications. My god, this will be one horrible episode compared to one of the fun ones where I'll just show you like the fun things like 2 visions or whatever. Okay, so there is actually marble here, so what in the world is going on? seriously, someone has to explain this whole situation to me. Okay, so marble is there. Pieces of marble. And this is gonna kick my ass if I don't manage to pull this off somehow. And without the speed potion, it's a freaking nightmare. I'm seriously gonna have to get my hands on some freaking bodies in order to pull this damn shindig off. So, this should give me more. I'm gonna probably have to check like what's happening with the porter stations since they are not carrying over any goddamn marble. Since the marble is actually here, so I kind of don't understand this situation. It's confusing the heck out of me, honestly, at this point. Okay, we are reaching half of the day when the sermon can be conducted, which is really bad because I do want to conduct the sermon as well as drop off the damn statues. Oh yeah, and I did manage to put in these lanterns, and do not worry, if you place in the lanterns, the bats will still manage to spawn in and kind of annoy you in case you would decide to come here during the night. It's not like they disappear just because there is a bunch of lanterns all over. Okay, this is gonna be by the skin of my tush if I manage to pull this shindig off. I still need to polish the 2 marbles. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. Because if you reach a certain time of the day, you will no longer, and I repeat, no longer be able to conduct a successful sermon or just sermon at all throughout said day. So to me, this means quite a lot to actually showcase at least something throughout this damn episode. Okay, so I have this. Yeah, because if it's getting too damn late and I will not be able to conduct the sermon, I don't care honestly about the money as much as I would usually care about one important thing. And that is the freaking fate points. And I do apologize about the cutscene having all these logs scattered all over this place. Oh, that's just awful. And that's not even a Gold Star story? Are you serious? Okay, so able to upgrade to Cathedral. Okay, holy fudge, I actually have achieved Cathedral in this mission. Or in this episode. This mission. Oh great, I'm gonna have to purchase a super expensive paper from there. Okay, aristocrat. 65. 12 gold. Not an issue. Aristocrat papers. These are done. And I've also been able to upgrade the trading with the bishop just by purchasing these 3 ingredients and selling them all back. Basically, I've lost like at least 1 gold or something on the entire process, but it was definitely worth the damn thing. Okay, so about the cathedral. I have the aristocrat papers. And that's another story. And let's see. I have accepted an invitation. Yeah, I think that is something which we will need to do with the brother of the bishop, which, spoiler alert, is actually the merchant, and it's super late now, so I don't think I can conduct the damn sermon anymore. Yeah, I've missed the sermon. But now, the important thing is that actually we are rocking the cathedral. Now, I'm not sure if this technically allows me to construct like more of these comfy seats. Most likely not. But what I can do now is get in even more candelabras and put in the stained glass windows. So the fun thing about the stained glass windows is they actually require the gold jewelry details. Super hard to get, super long grind to actually produce them on the jewelry workbench. But what the heck? Aristocrat papers. Yep. You are here super late, and yeah, I'm gonna probably have to like chop this episode all up and skip like a whole bunch of annoying parts and pieces. So this is gonna be a nightmare for me to edit, and well, I hope this episode will be entertaining for at least someone. God damn it. But yeah, anyhow, I think that will be it for today's episode. I hope you liked it. We did not manage to get that far. The only difference is now that we are rocking technically the cathedral, and I am apparently aristocrat, which should mean that I should not be doing a bunch of this work, but well, here I am. What can I tell you? I'm gonna probably just like do... Yeah. The energy potions at the start of the game when you receive them are a great thing, because you don't have food or any other stuff which you can utilize immediately straight away. Now the fun thing is that you actually have the kitchen to cook. So you are able to pick up some of the mushrooms and start cooking them, but even for that you need to chop down the trees, make some freaking firewood, and at the start you usually get more of the sticks than you get the wood at all, because, well, all the tech which you get from all of this and all the axeman perks and other perks basically make you into a great craftsman. But yeah, as I said, this will be probably it for today's episode. Hopefully by next one I will have more fun stuff prepared. I'm gonna have to look up how to proceed further with Snake, and therefore we should be able to get further along in the story of Graveyard Keeper here on your professional walkthroughs channel. If you like what I do here, click like, that way YouTube will know to recommend my channel to more people, and my overall goal here is to create a community around games that I do enjoy and that we can have some discussions about, or potentially help one another in the comment section on how in the world to get further along in certain games if you are stuck. So yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.